and welcome back to Mega Reacts. Today we're going to be watching The Expanse Season 2, Episode 10. Last episode, we had Martians go to Earth, tell a bunch of lies. A little bit of truth came out, but mainly lies. We have the Rocinante going to Ganymede? Ganymede? Is that the name? I'm bad with names. So they're going to Ganymede. I'm going to call it that. If I'm wrong, correct me in the comments. And they're going there because there's a doctor there who they think can tell them about the proto-molecule, and they find a guy who came from there who thinks his daughter's dead, but she might be alive. So he joins the crew, and they're heading there. They have to commandeer this ship bringing supplies to the wounded, whatever, and that's a whole mess. One of the people on the ship ends up dying, and it just shows Holden that there is cost, there is sacrifice, there is death that will come. Even trying to do the right thing, innocent people die. And that was kind of the message I think he got that episode. But yeah, not a whole lot happened, to be honest. So we're just going to get into the next episode, see where it leads us. But before we do, come on this journey with me. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Patreon link in the description below. This is Mega. Let's get into it. There it is. There's beautiful Earth. Violence, foul language, sexual content. Ooh. The Expanse. Such a good show. Such a good show, The Expanse. Ganymede, yeah, under Martian control. Let's find us a proto-molecule monster. Monster, creature, biological creation, biological weapon. What is it?
How many people have you killed?
A handful.
I'm not sure. You're not sure?
Well, I'm not a homicidal maniac.
You asked the wrong person, dude.
Holden and Naomi, they're not like me. They're better.
This really feels like a horror movie right now. The lights, the tight hallway, the whole vibe.
It was beautiful.
I'll try using my imagination.
I bet a proto-molecule could help make plants more robust. Yes, a monster. A monster did it.
People to believe they're invincible when that failure is an unacceptable option. She has zero credibility. There's no.
Love her dress.
Point is, something was bothering
That's a
her
good
and she
look.
chose to suppress it.
The hair, the dress. Look at you, the necklace. Damn.
How is Sergeant Draper?
In her quarters, resting.
And in no frame of mind to answer any more questions, I assume. Who was the officer who spirited Sergeant Draper away?
I didn't even get to sit down yet, lady.
His family here to offer moral support.
You really fucked up in there, Gunny.
I know. But I know I saw something.
Oh, yes. A man standing on the surface of Ganymede without a vac suit. Bobby, truth and fact are not the same thing. Now, I know this may be too much for you to grab a hold of right now.
That is
But you believe
very
what you
truthful.
saw is true because you need it to be true. To
No,
explain how your
it is
king was
true.
killed.
But she can't prove it, so it's not fact.
So what happens now?
That's how I look
You
at it.
go home back to Mars.
And then what?
Then we do what's best for you and for the Corps.
Oh, they're gonna make you retire.
I'd like to see the ocean before I leave. If that's possible.
Sorry, you're under restrictions now.
Oh, that's
I'm a
bullshit.
prisoner.
No.
You can drive her.
You're a Martian.
You can drive her past the ocean.
The transport is coming to get you. You'll be shipping out day after tomorrow.
Can we fly over the ocean? I mean, come on. Don't you break out,
Open the shades.
you little rebel, you. Yeah, I can get down there. No problem. Oh, you're gonna unscrew it. Look at you. You smarter than I am. I'd have just broke the shit. Or break the seal. Okay. I'd have went caveman.
Do you have any idea where Dr. Strickland might have been going?
Oh, she
For me, I wasn't
dead.
anywhere near the clinic when the mirrors came down. I have no idea where Dr. Strickland is. This doesn't feel like Eros, does it?
Maybe it just hasn't started yet.
This is more controlled. This isn't just crazy scientists infect a whole base. They doing
It's
some
a real spotty. It's hard to keep
some
track.
secretive shit.
What's wrong with you? Sit down.
You gonna fill her in on some corporate shenanigans that might be the cause of all this? Gonna say some facts?
I think she did see something on Ganymede. Something we're not supposed to know about.
And what's fueling these thoughts?
I believe that Ganymede was a test of a new weapon that Jules Pierre Mao is developing for Mars. Based on technology he unleashed on Eros.
All of the best
You've been in
lies
contact with him.
have a lot of truth.
No. But I was aware of his weapons research.
You're telling a lot of truth, my man.
You've known for a while.
Ever since you had Frank de Graaf killed.
You're the one who taught me that Earth must come first.
And Eris, 100,000 souls. Did I teach you that?
If I had known what was going to happen on Eros, I would have stopped the project and Jules Pierre Mao along with it. And you know that!
Eris nearly destroyed this planet. You will have to answer for your part in that.
I know. This is everything that I know about the proto-molecule project.
Okay.
If Ganymede really was a test, then it's just the beginning.
He ain't developing that shit for Mars, though. He's just developing and shit because he's a mad scientist. He don't really care who it hurts, who it kills. Earth, Mars, Belters. In the name of science, it's all acceptable. That came out way easy. Soldier's about to go AWOL. Come on, it's just like the training. Piece of cake. Okay, maybe not. You're on a different planet. I'll cut you some slack. That was not graceful. You don't have enough chicken, baby. Get out of here. Oh, she naked with chicken.
You Roma?
I don't like this guy.
There's some people in the station we need to find. Heard Roma's the man to talk to.
Ah, in that case.
Got that Johnny Bravo hair going. Jeez. Oh, look at all that food this man has.
You got chicken? That's what I like. Gonna take a lot.
You guarantee results?
No.
That doesn't give us much faith in your work.
Then leave.
You seem to be doing quite well for yourself. I mean, you got enough here to feed half the station.
Put that back.
This guy
Or what?
just
Or
wants to
what?
find his little girl. We're happy to barter.
What I want is chicken. No chicken, back of the line.
Oh, Amos! No! Stop!
Look at Holden.
He can't fight Maeve, you bash his head in! What's wrong with you?
Aladdin don't give a shit if it's for what he thinks is right.
Are you gonna help us?
Absolutely. I find little girl. Pro bono.
Thank you.
You will die. We got we got Amos. Oh, she making the good stuff. Oh, she's making the good stuff, son.
Are we information sharing with Aaron right now?
I'll tell him later.
You're the only person that knows the truth about him. The only person anyone might actually believe, and that puts you in a precarious position.
Something changed with Aaron Wright. Maybe when he saw Eris hurtling towards Earth, with no way to stop it, and realized what he'd put into motion, and only miraculously avoided, that it was time to make amends. I wasn't trying to be funny.
Well, I wasn't laughing. It's just, I'd forgotten how it felt to be fighting for the good guys again. I like it. It's nice.
I like this guy. I like this guy. We need more of him. He needs to join our main team.
I can tell you how to get to the ocean.
I don't have any script.
Don't
Martian,
even.
aren't you? And if you're Martian, you'll have osteo-X. Give me what you can spare and I'll tell you how to get to the ocean.
You're a drug dealer. They're not gonna fly you to the moon.
I know what OsteoX is for. I can trade that and get a month's supply of meds for the kids who've been exposed to radiation from the drive plant. And I can probably get a month's supply of the new chloroquine. It'll save some of us from dying in the summer when we're forced to drink sewer water.
Jesus, is it
Oh,
true?
shit.
Doesn't matter if I said it was.
I don't know if I trust this guy, though.
So
Is this
you're
true?
a doctor?
Is this lies?
I put myself on the vocational training list when I was 17 years old. I'm 52 now. Still waiting for my slot.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. Everything we've been told about Martians is probably garbage anyway.
He seems way too nice for this world, which is why I don't trust him. And maybe that's just because they've set up the Expanse to be this universe of takers, of kind of evil people. Oh, and he's gone? Was he even real?
I would have stopped him before it went too far.
Really?
Every shitty thing we do makes the next one that much easier, doesn't it?
Yes. Yes, it does. You are in the spiral now. You're in the spiral now. And we know where it ends. Ends in the pit.
You weren't a homicidal maniac.
I didn't kill him. Some people deserve to be punished.
Yeah. That's why I don't trust the one dude. Because there's so many shitty people in this world. I mean, there's shitty people in the real world like that too. So I guess
The clinic had been destroyed.
it's not that far-fetched.
When I had to accept that May was dead, there's a part of me that I felt almost relieved. She was sick her whole life and I couldn't fix her. I'm better with plants. I couldn't help her the way a father's supposed to.
Are you asking me to tell you that's okay?
No.
I know it's not.
Yeah, exactly. He knows it's not okay. I get where he's coming from as a father, though. Like, I get having that feeling and knowing it's wrong, but also still having it because you don't want your child to be in pain or suffer. I don't know. It's complicated when you have kids, man. Makes the brain just go into some weird places.
The air, the scrubbing plants, what's left of them, will die off. When that happens, they won't be able to stop the Cascade.
What's the Cascade?
In real nature, there's enough diversity to cushion an ecosystem when something catastrophic happens. Nothing that we build, our ships, our stations, has that depth. Now, in an artificial ecosystem, when one thing goes wrong, there's only a certain amount of pathways that can compensate for it. Eventually, those pathways get overstressed and then they fail, which leaves fewer pathways. And then they'll get overstressed, and then they fail.
So it's not the thing that breaks you that you need to watch out for.
Exactly.
That's a weird shot.
It's the most important food station out here. They're not gonna let it just collapse.
Really?
The station's dead already. They just don't know it yet.
That's as far as you can go.
Swear. That's oldest part of the station. No camera after that. But if you want to find her, that's where you gotta go.
Super secret proto-molecule lab. Using it to cure a genetic disease in a child? Maybe his daughter was that creature. I don't know. Oh, she sees the ocean. Look at those brown eyes. I don't know if I could get in that water, girl. Might be toxic. I don't know. Damn, they're good.
Is it everything you thought it would be? We never finished our conversation.
Didn't feel like a conversation to me.
The thing you saw on Ganymede, it was real. is what attacked you and your team, isn't it?
Proto-molecule man. Project Caliban. Caliban.
Weapon. It was being tested on Ganymede.
I know that name. Greek mythology, maybe?
By your own government.
I don't believe it.
And I don't believe a goddamn thing you were told to say in that room.
I don't know what to believe.
I need to know who is doing this and why.
You are the enemy.
We cannot afford to be enemies anymore.
We need to go now.
I'll be right back with you. That flew by. That flew by. Holy shit. That was The Expanse season 2, episode 10. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. Was it action-packed crazy awesomeness? No. But it was damn good storytelling. We are learning things. I don't believe anything I hear. I don't know who to trust. I don't know what's real, what's propaganda. But I love it. I love everything about it. It's great. It's great. So we're trying to find the dude's daughter. We're getting somewhere there. Amos almost beat someone to death. Holden doesn't really care. He says he would have kept him from going too far. I don't believe it. Naomi doesn't believe it. They're going down the spiral. They're just doing more and more acts that they never would have done in previous episodes or seasons. But that is why I call it the spiral, because they are just going down. But what really made me love this episode is the characters acting like real people. Characters who have done things that are wrong, coming to other characters and explaining what happened and why. And we just have this real grounded reality we have just set up so well, and we keep building upon. I'm so invested in so many characters. I'm invested in so many characters on so many different sides. And it's absolutely amazing. Such a good show. Holy shit. And the whole traveling to the ocean, just wants to see it, even though it looks grody to me. To her, it's an amazing sight. And now she kind of knows about Proto-Molecule and Project Caliban. I'm going to look that up. I think something Greek whenever I hear it, but that's about all my brain can pull. I partied way too hard when I was younger. All right. I don't remember a whole lot, but that name does kind of ring to me some mythology of something, some sort of mythology, which I'm sure subtext wise would tell me exactly what they're doing and really fill me in. So I'll have to look that up after I get done talking. But yeah, just an amazing episode, and nothing that important really happened other than truth or facts, which is which. I guess some truth has been spoken. I don't know what is fact yet because I still don't know who to trust. I don't know if it was really the Martians, really the UN, really just a corrupt, rich scientist guy who doesn't care which side gets hurt and killed, as long as he can do his research and continue exploring the proto-molecule. Like, I just don't know. And that's part of the fun. I'm rambling now. I'm rambling about The Expanse, and I don't even care. I hope the dude finds his daughter. I hope she's not the proto-molecule monster, or her friend, the other guy's kid. Maybe he's the proto-molecule monster. They're trying to use proto-molecule to fix whatever ailment they have, and it ends up just going too far, and he mutates, and rah, I don't know. So good. I'm sure you agree that it's good, or you wouldn't be here. So let's both watch this good, great show together. Come on the journey with me. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Patreon link in the description below. This is Mega signing off.